everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to the Pixie Palace. And today we are back for a weekly card reading for May 22nd, 2022. And it has been quite a few days. A lot has been happening at the Pixie Palace. There's still a lot going on. And it's nice to be able to sit down, take a breath, be in the present moment, and provide this reading for you guys. And as usual, the readings that are done on this channel, as well as other channels, are timeless. If you're watching this at a different time, that's totally fine. You're obviously being drawn to this reading for a reason, so there is a message within it. Just take what resonates for you and discard the rest. There's been a lot of inner struggle. There's been a lot of us who have set on the path to go in the right direction, work on ourselves, do the needed shadow work, really recreate the reality that we want to be in. And that is so important, and it's important that we keep on doing that, even if it's in a small way every day. However, regardless of what our inner reality is, unfortunately there are outside factors that do tend to affect us. We are still human, even though we're on our spiritual path. We do get affected by different environmental factors, by worldly events, maybe anxiety that creeps up into our own life, or by circumstances that we're going through. It is okay to be human. However, when we allow it to stop us or limit us or keep us from the inner work that's so much needed, or just really being present and enjoying our lives, that's where we need to take a look within and see what needs to be worked on. So the decks I'm going to be using this time around, I decided to go back to my Oracle of the Fairies by Karen K. I know that's kind of a favorite of all of you, and I love it too. It's just a beautiful deck. And then I'll do the last card at the end, which is your card specifically, whether it's to answer a question you have that's pressing on your heart, or just give you life direction for the week. That is The Universe Has Your Back by Gabrielle Berstein. And these are really, really good self-explanatory oracle cards. So let's get into it. I'm excited this week. I will not admit my age, but Monday is my birthday, so I'm hoping to go do something fun. I don't usually do a whole lot for my birthday, but I might have dinner, do something fun, so we'll see. But regardless, I'm very graced and blessed to be here at this time and to be able to interact with all of you. And hopefully this next year will be quite telling as to what things will be transforming on the Pixie Post brand. So there's a few things in the works. I know I've been saying that for a while, but sometimes time is a factor. But there will be a few things coming to light in the near future. So I'm really looking forward to that. So let's get on with it and stop my rambling. And let's shuffle the cards. See what the universe has to say this week. As I shuffle, just take a breath. And in through the nose. Hold for 3 seconds. Exhale out of your mouth for 5 seconds. Okay, there we go. Hopefully there was enough time for you to do that. Okay, so let's see what the universe has to say. Actually, this is really fitting, again, for me as well. Motivation. And again, I'll have a screenshot of this card so you guys can see it. The glare is pretty bad on this deck. When spring approaches, the flower fairies urge you to spring into action. If there's something you've been merely thinking about doing, they say get busy and do it. And I think this is a polite way for the universe to repeat this message that's been repeating. Get off your butt and get going. Right now is not a time for procrastination, or, even though I don't like to say this word too much, be lazy. I think rest is very important. It doesn't mean overdoing it, finding that balance always, but definitely go into action and do the thing that you've been wanting to do. Now that could be, again, that could be work, that could be a hobby, it could be just getting around to doing house duties that you know you need to get done. It could even be something simple as getting rid of paper clutter or reorganizing your digital files. It could be anything like that. Whatever comes to mind first for you personally is usually the thing the universe is talking about. And this also could refer to get going on your health. If you're not healthy or if you're not eating right and you're not feeling good because of that, and there's a big factor, definitely start looking into it. Go visit your doctor for a checkup, or if you don't want to do that or have already done that, start eating better. Make some smoothies, eat a little bit better at night, maybe limit your fast food intake, drink a lot of water. That's always important, and I'm always battling with that. I drink a lot of tea, as you guys know, but as far as water, I kind of go back and forth, so that's a reminder for me as well. But whatever it is, do it now. Don't wait, because all we have truly is the present moment. The past is the past. The future hasn't existed yet. We are in the now. And as we go from present moment to moment, we need to live life to the fullest, because we never know when our time is up. And it's not to be morbid, but it is a fact. We are here for only a borrowed amount of time. And when we don't take action on our dreams, or maybe something that is meant for us to bring into fruition in the physical reality, we're wasting time. And we're actually not living to our fullest potential. Regardless of how far you've gotten in this point of your life, there's always something new to learn. There's always something to achieve for yourself, not necessarily for the ego stance as far as needing outside validation. We don't need that. All we need is our internal validation. That thing you've been waiting to work on, that's on your bucket list or in the back of your mind, or something you think, oh, that would be nice, but I don't think I could do that. And you keep thinking, oh, someday I'll do it, or tomorrow I'll do it. Someday is here, is now. Get off your butt and do it. It's just a tough love, friendly reminder from the universe that you got this. The universe supports you, but it's not going to hand it to you. So the only way it's going to happen is if you take that first step and go towards that goal or that change or whatever's needed in your life. And it may be something you're afraid to do. It may be something you're not really sure you can do. But wouldn't it be better to try than not try at all and be full of what ifs and regrets? No one wants to live like that. If you go for a dream that you're really looking to do, and you actually do take action, and it doesn't work out, so what? You tried. You took a step in the right direction. And sometimes even in that failure or that teachable moment, it'll open the door for something else. Maybe something you have never fathomed, but unless you take that first step, you'll never open the door to that beautiful thing. So it's really a domino effect, but it all depends on each of us to take that first step. It's the scariest sometimes. It's sometimes the most challenging one, but it's so worth it. So when we do that to provide value to the world and to ourselves, most importantly, it's a beautiful thing. It all goes back to really the same thing throughout these readings that you might have noticed. Your inner reality reflects in your outer reality. Sometimes it even creates your reality, depending on the circumstances in your life. So when we're motivated and we're in that true energetic state of creativity and flow, that's where all the beautiful things start happening. If you're a content creator like myself, that's when your content starts flowing and you start creating the things you've been wanting to create. You feel the energy difference, and it really ends up helping other people. Now that could be a song, it could be a YouTube channel like this. It could be gardening. It could be anything. It could be baking. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be a spiritual thing. It's just whatever is your thing. We all have something that's ours. Something like a talent, a gift, a vision, something from ourselves that is meant to be shared with the world. There's nothing you can't do. Those limitations tend to fall away because you let go and allow yourself to flow and share your gift with the world. And it doesn't mean you have to be famous. It doesn't mean you have to even be known by the world. Sometimes it's just helping that one person that maybe you never know about. But it's amazing what one little thing can do for somebody else. It's really been an interesting ride the past few days. Also, the chaotic energy has really been disrupting a lot of things. I'm sure it has to do with a lot of the events lately, like in the world, but also the lunar eclipse and the full blood moon that we just had, and now we're in retrograde. I may be wrong. I'm not sure if we're out of that right now. I really haven't been keeping up on that. I try not to think about it too much, because if I do, I tend to absorb that chaotic energy. For example, as you know, chaotic energy hit my life. My water heater went out. I was leaking all over my floor. I did a mini video on that, and luckily it got fixed. $3,000 plus later. That's hurting, but it was worth it. I got a new water heater. The prices are a lot more than they used to be because of inflation and getting the parts and all that good stuff. But regardless, I'm very glad that's done, and the water's working great now. So it's also a matter of handling in stride. That was kind of my motivation, is to handle things without reacting so much, but being more proactive. So I know that energy's out there, and a lot of people need to start doing that. I'm not saying I don't react. Of course I react. We all do. Things went smoother. If it had to happen, it was the most ideal way of happening. It was amazing how things just work together, and I don't even have to think about it anymore. There's a lot of mini messages in this card this week. Definitely take action, because the universe is going to support you no matter what. And if you're just sitting there doing absolutely nothing and thinking the universe will give it to you, universe is going to go, okay, and just sit with you. That's really what it's going to do. Think of it as your reflection in the mirror. It's going to do exactly everything you do, and it'll match that energy. So that's a good reminder for me. Every time I think of that, I'm like, okay, universe, I know I got to get cracking. So, so that's the card for this week. And now we're going to get into the one card draw again through The Universe Has Your Back. And just think of a question that you want answered for this week. And it could be just a blessing, or just something soothing that you might have needed. So, all right, we're going to get into the card. I'm surprised Timmy hasn't come around. He's been outside today because it's going to be it's going to be up to 80 today. No more snow. The weather's still been wild, but it's kind of back up to normal, which is nice. Very happy about that. I'm unapologetic about what I desire, and trust that what I focus on will grow. Now, if that's not confirmation, I don't know what is. There you go. And that kind of ties in with the motivation card as well. So, okay, there's your card. I hope that helped. Okay, well, it was a short and sweet reading. We'll see after I edit, but I think it'll be a short and sweet reading. I really want to thank you guys for tuning in this week. That is for May 22nd, 2022. If you like these kind of readings, please click like and subscribe. It helps my channel grow. And more importantly, it helps the Pixie Dust community grow. And if you want to see any other kind of readings, let me know. I will be doing another moon card reading for the new moon. I think it's on the 31st. I need to get my date straight. But it will be coming up later this month. And we'll have another weekly card reading next Sunday. So let me know how you're doing this week. Leave a comment below and let me know what is the one thing you want to motivate yourself on and what you hope the universe will help you achieve. I would love to know what you're up to, and I will definitely try my best to answer everyone. I'm sending you some pixie dust, and do know I'm always rooting for you. You are enough, and you definitely got this. Until the next time, to know yourself is to know your truth. Namaste.